Greetings of the day. This is Vijay Kumar, faculty in the Department of Business Administration and Management, Kakraparthi Bhavanarayana College, Vijayawada. Now, today we are going to discuss about the topic Production and Operations Management Introduction part. Now, we are going to discuss about the Unit 1 procedure. Let us know what is Production and Operations Management. It is a crucial field focusing on the planning, organizing and supervising of process related to producing goods and deliveries or delivering services. It aims at efficiency transforming inputs into outputs that meet the customer needs, that is, by using all the resources, man, money, machinery and tools. This is the management field focused on converting an organization resources into goods and services. It involves designing, running and overseeing the transformation process that creates the value. The main goal of this product is to produce goods or services efficiently with high quality and at the right time. And it is also crucial for any business to reduce costs, satisfy customers and gain a competitive advantage. Let us discuss about the evaluation of production and operations management. Let us know first of all what is production management. Originally, it is focused on the manufacturing of the tangible goods in factories. It dealt with things like assembling lines and inventory of physical products. And coming into the operations management, it is an services industry grew that expanded. It now converts or covers all types of organizations from factories to hospitals and logistic companies. Why this shift? The principles of optimizing processes, ensuring quality and using resources wisely and universal business challenges, not just for manufacturing. Let us know what are the key aspects of this production and operations management. Strategic decisions. In these strategic decisions, there is an facility location. This is the place where a factory or service center is to be located. It should be having the accessibility for raw materials and semi-finished goods acquisition. And coming into the layout design, this is the arrangement of resources within a facility center or a facility location for the efficiency use of raw materials. And coming into the tactical planning, this production and operations management having the capacity planning, determining the maximum output rate which was produced in the organization. And in the inventory management, it is the production and operations management. It is going to balance the supply and demand to control the costs in the market. And coming into the core principles, the production and operation management having the quality management, because in this production and operations management the quality management plays a crucial role, and it is a continuous effort to meet customers expectations. And technology integration. In the production and operations management, the technology integration is very useful for automation and data analytics to improve the processes of the production. And this production and operations management having the sustainability, emphasizing ethical and environmentally friendly practices by reducing the waste, that is using of electrical vehicles, CNG gases vehicles, LNG vehicle gases and etc. And let us know the nature of production and operations management. It is the process oriented. It views every activity as a series of interconnected steps that added value. Means here the process of every activity, it is a series that is connected with the steps that are added value to the production, and it is transformative. The core of production and operation management is the process of converting inputs, that is labor, materials, information into valuable outputs, goods and services. And its goal oriented is to aim to produce the right product or the service in the right quantity with the right quality at the right time and at the right cost. And this is a strategic discipline that underpins an organization's very existence and competitive advantage. The scope of the modern production and operations management, it is a broad field that goes beyond the factory floor. Here, the production or service design translating customer needs into a delivery products or services. In this production and operations management, it covers also the process design, choosing the most effective sequence of operations and technology, the capacity planning, deciding on the maximum output rate to meet the demand, facility location and layout. This is the optimizing physical spaces for efficiency workflow in the factory floor. And coming into the inventory management, the inventory management balancing the costs of holding cost versus the risks of running out. Next, more of the scope of production and operations management. This is the production planning and control, PPC, we can say. Production planning and control, it is a daily production and monitoring the output, whether the resources are using effectively or not, and controlling all the resources. And quality management, and this it ensures products and services consistently meet or exceed standards. And coming to the supply chain management, here the entire network from raw materials to the final consumer, the process is known as the supply chain management. For this effective production, this supply chain management plays a crucial role in managing the entire network from raw materials to the final customers. And it also maintenance management. It keeps equipment and facilities in working order, and this maintenance management reduces the risks of planning and controlling. And coming into the technology and innovation, incorporating new tech like automation, AI and data analytics. Coming into the POM's relationship with other departments, in the production and operations management, it is not an isolated function. It is a hub that interacts with the entire organization. Each and every information should be carried to the each and every department. Coming into the production and operations management, marketing sector. Marketing sells what operation produces. Marketing's role in this POM is provides demand forecast, customer needs and desired quality levels to operations. And operations role must fulfill the promises marketing makes to customers, delivery times, product features, and collaboration is a key. Inaccurate forecasts can lead to overproduction or lost sales. Operational efficiency directly impact pricing strategies. And next, coming into the finance department, operations consume a lot of an organization's financial resources. Finances role allocates budgets for raw materials, machinery, and labor. Evaluates major investments in new equipment. Operations role focuses on efficiency and cost reduction to improve profitability. And the relationship operations decisions on inventory levels directly impact working capital. And next, coming into the production and operations with the human resources department. People are very crucial input in the production processes. HR role ensures that the right workforce is in place, handles recruitment, training, and employee management. And coming into the operations role, it communicates labor needs, number of employees that are required for the skill to the HR. And relationships, a well-trained and motivated workforce is essential for operational success and quality control. And coming into the information technology. Information systems are the backbone of modern operations. Its role is IT's role develops and maintains critical softwares like ERP, Enterprise Resources Planning, MES, and supply chain management systems, provides infrastructure for data analytics. And coming into the operations role, relies on these systems for real-time data, processes, automation, and decision making. And coming into the relationship with the information technology, data from sensors and systems helps operations managers make informed data driven decisions. And coming into the leadership and team management, the ability to motivate and lead diverse teams to achieve operational goals also. And analytics and problem solving, a strong aptitude for analyzing complex data, identifying root causes, and developing effective solutions for the production of our products. And decision making, in the production and operations management, the capability to make timely and effective decisions under pressure with incomplete information. Communication and interpersonal skills, essential, it is the these are the essential for effective interaction with senior management, employees, suppliers, and other stakeholders. Technical competence, a solid understanding of the technologies and process specific to the industry. And coming into the adaptability and strategic thinking in this production and operations management, it is the capacity to respond to changing market conditions and align operation decisions with the overall business strategies. And coming into the factors that affecting production systems is, these are the factors that are influencing systems design, efficiency, and performance. Those are internal factors and external factors. And the coming into the internal factors, elements that the organization can be controlled within the industry. And external factors, the forces that are which are acting outside the organization's control. Coming, let us see internal factors. The product service design, it is the complex variety and the volume of what's being produced. And process technology, the level of automation and the type of equipment used. Here we are going to use various type of technologies and the methodologies that useful for our productivity. And coming into the human resources, the production and operations management required the skilled and trained laborers and motivating them to the workforce for the efficiency and the effective workness of our productivity. And the coming to the financial resources, the available capital for investments and daily operations, it is the factor that is going to be influencing the production and operations management in daily operations. And organizational structure, management philosophy and how departments coordinate. And raw materials, the quality and the consistency of the supply of inputs also. And external factors that influencing the and production and operations management is customer demand, fluctuations in what customers want and what they want it. We have to produce the products that the customers need as per the taste and preference of the customer. And the economic environment, economic growth or recession, inflation, and interest rates, these are the impacting factors of each and every nation. By the each and every plant or each and every industry having the economic growth or recession and inflation and interest rates. And there are the technological advancements that also having the factors of production systems. These are laws related to the environment, labor, and product safety. Here the laws related to the environment regarding the wastage and the carbon components that we are going to release in the environment by using our all the resources. And coming into the competitive landscape, what competitors are doing in terms of pricing and new products. Here we are going to be the leaders in our market because we are going to be in the competitive advantage because of the competitors that we are competing with. In terms of pricing and new products, there is a huge demand for that. And social and cultural factors, shifting consumer values, demand for sustainable products. Here the shifting of consumer values like demand for sustainable products is resulting in our production and operations management. Next, we can discuss about the manufacturing versus service operations in this output. Here the features of manufacturing operations and service operations is output. In the manufacturing operations, the tangible goods can be stored and inventoried. In these service operations, intangible services, experiences, performances. In this feature, customer contact. In the manufacturing operations, the customer contact is very low. Customer not typically involved in any production process. But in service operations, high customer is often part of this process because huge customer process are using these services. And inventory, Products can be stored for later use, but these services cannot be stored on empty seat on a plane. And next, coming into the production process, generally standardized, often capital intensive, and in the service operations often highly variable human labor intensive. Quality control, can be measured and tested before delivery. Most subjective in these service operations, the more subjective based on customer perception. And next, role of the production operations manager. Coming into the core functions, strategic planning, aligning operational capabilities with the company's overall strategy, that is cost leadership, rapid response. And here we are going to have the process management. Here the service manager or the operations manager going to designing and optimizing workflows to enhance efficiency and reduce waste using lean and Six Sigma equipment. And it also having the capacity planning, determining the optimal production rate and making decisions and equipment and workforce levels. Quality management, establishing and enforcing quality standards to prevent defects and ensure customer satisfaction. And we are also having the core functions of a supply chain organization. As a manager, it is going to have the managing relationship with the suppliers and the logistics to ensure a smooth flow of materials. And the key aims of the operations manager is the key aims of the operations manager is to meet market demand in terms of quality and ensure timely delivery of customers. Now we are going to have the meet the customers demand in terms of quality and quantity, and ensure that timely delivery to the customers, and maximizing, and it also maximizes productivity and profitability also, and it also ensures environmental protection and compliances with regulations. Now coming into the day-to-day functions of decision making, inventory management, balancing the cost of holding inventory with the risks of stockouts, implementing systems EOQ, that is economic order quantity and just in time. As we know that the technology and resources are integrating and managing new technologies like automation, robotics and ERP systems, efficiently allocating all resources including labor, machinery and budgets. Coming into the risk management, identifying and mitigating potential operational risks like supply chain disruptions and equipment failures. Coming into the performance monitoring, using key performance indicators like productivity and defect rates to monitor performance and take corrective actions. And coming into the controlling decisions, it also taking action for the department failures, control decisions. We are going to take action for the department failures also, and it also implementing measures to reduce labor costs and improve profitability, and it also improving quality control to meet the customer demands, and also undertaking preventive measures to increase operational efficiency. And next, essential skills for production and operations management. We should have to have the leadership and team management qualities, the ability to motivate and lead diverse teams to achieve operational goals, and analytical and problem solving. A strong aptitude for analyzing complex data, identifying root cause and developing effective solutions. And decision making. Decision making is the capability to make timely and effective decisions under pressure with incomplete information. And coming to the communication and interpersonal skills, it is an essential for effective interaction with senior management, employees, suppliers and other stakeholders also. And technical competence, a solid understanding of the technologies and processes specific to their industry, and what are the technologies that useful for our production centers, and it also adaptability and strategic thinking, the capacity to respond to changing market conditions and align operation decisions with the overall business strategy. So as the production and operations management, it also having the direct impact on the productivity by using all the resources efficiently and effectively. Thank you.